What is good, guys? It's your boy Ray J here with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick technical analysis of Tesla and NEO. And if anything, guys, I just want you all to know that Tesla had a green day today. It's looking really, really good and strong, and the future is absolutely bright for this company. Like I said before, just zoom out if you want to see how Tesla has been doing. But if anything, guys, before I go into any more detail about anything or the technical analysis, I have to mention two quick things. First off, I'm not a financial, legal, or taxation expert, so do not take this as financial, legal, or taxation advice. Also, if you can, guys, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but it benefits the entire community as a whole. It helps people learn about investing. It helps people learn about Tesla, NEO, their favorite companies, updates, news, all that good stuff, and it just brings everyone together and helps people learn. With that said and done, guys, let's get on with the technical analysis. So obviously, guys, Tesla started off on a down note. It was at the $648 range at its lowest, and overall, it's been on this upward trend, this upward trajectory, because this is a response to all the FUD that was out there to Tesla. You could clearly see the U shape forming right over here. If you go over the last 5 days, there's a big U shape, and if anything, I think Tesla's target would be the $700 range very soon, maybe by tomorrow. And if anything, guys, it should be right back up to the 700, the $720 line of resistance should be coming back in the by the end of the week. However, I do not necessarily think that Tesla is going to explode by next week. I think there might be another crash next week because of the things that are coming up. But overall, it is forming this really good U shape where it did test the $650 range of support. And if anything, that as the support has been going up, Tesla has been stair stepping its way up overall. And I mean, if you just look at what happened over the last few days because of the crash, this is just straight up market manipulation, so to speak. I'm not going to say that there were illegal things going on, nothing like that, but the manipulation happened because of all the FUD. There was so much FUD that Tesla's horrible. It's a horrible company. People started selling off their shares. That's how it hit this low point at $648. But once again, guys, even though there are people that lost faith in Tesla and they started feeling really bad, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the end because the community is strong. People are buying, and Tesla is up over 4.46%. Let's go. It's looking really good. You could see another U formation right about here where it was testing the previous support level at the $683 range. So if anything, it should have come back to the $683 range, and you can see that it tested that level of support before bouncing right up. So it broke the little like market it was in over the last few days. It just broke out of that previous level of support, and it has been doing really well. If anything, guys. So later, I'm going to tell you my prediction for Tesla. I personally think that by tomorrow we're going to see it in the low 700s, and leading up to AI Day, which is about to be coming up, I think it's going to approach the 740s and stay around there. And then if it actually goes that high, because I think there's going to be massive hype leading up to it, especially on Friday, it might touch the 740s, consolidate, and close around the $725 range. And then I think that after AI Day happens, which is August 19th, it's going to drop down to maybe 700s or as low as the $675 range before coming back up. So if anything, guys, I'm not going to expect Tesla to explode. Typically when it has days like this, it doesn't have, huge things coming, especially this green day. I mean, AI Day is one of the main reasons as to why this is happening. And typically there are really high expectations, and it's just that Tesla has raised the bars, so people often perceive it as a company that doesn't always reach the expectations planted on it, and that's totally okay. That's totally okay that that happens because once again, we're in this for the long term. We're not just looking at it over the short period of time. It's still looking strong. So let's go over what this article says. Senators ask FTC to investigate Tesla's full self-driving promises. So once again, guys, I have to remind you that look, Tesla's level of resistance may not be as strong, considering that there is still lots of FUD out there. I just want people to know that the investigation is still going on about their full self-driving technology, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't mean that Tesla is going to crash this week. I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. I think that the AI day is going to overwhelm this because there are other articles coming out, such as Tesla is prepping for giant supercharger expansion ahead of opening the network to other EVs. And this is actually going to mention possible updates for their superchargers coming out for AI Day. But if anything, this could be creating massive expectations which aren't necessarily met. We know that Tesla did have a really hard year because of what happened this year, and obviously there's a lot of news coming out about AI Day, the fully autonomous day, where Tesla's going to talk about its AI technology, its autonomous self-driving technology, its autopilot, and the future updates that are going to be coming up. They're going to talk about updated FST chips, their production, and all those big things. So with that being said, guys, I do think that there's going to be a run up leading up to AI Day, and after that, it's probably going to drop just a little bit. That typically happens. That's my prediction, and obviously take my predictions with a grain of salt. I'm not a wizard. I don't know everything that's going to be going on, but I just have to let you guys know. Like, look, that's what I think is going to happen, and the future is still going to be bright. So anyways, if you look at the Dow Jones and the overall market did have a bit of a red day today, but that's kind of okay because there was a lot of volatility, and this often could be happening because of the things that are going on in regarding the U.S. and other countries. And we all know about the situation that's happening in Afghanistan. It's very sad, and that alongside other things such as many other facets as well have had a negative impact. But just look at Neo as well. Just as predicted, I predicted Neo would be back to the 40s possibly this week and very quickly. And Neo is coming right back up to that level of resistance. And that's really good. It had lots of support at the $36 range, just as we predicted as well. And Neo is having a bit of a recovery just like Tesla. And Neo tends to be correlated with Tesla, especially because there's some good articles coming out. If we look at what these articles are saying, we can see that Neo aims to dethrone Tesla in China. That's actually very positive for people that are huge fans of Neo. There are many people even in the US that prefer Neo over Tesla. And it doesn't matter, guys. We don't have to pick one over the other. I think they're both great companies. Neo obviously has their little AI Nami that comes with every single one of their cars. They have very luxurious looking cars, and they're doing well. I wish them the best. I also wish Tesla the best. Both of them are doing incredibly well with their new ET7 models, their new sedan, their new higher levels of ranges. They have a 435-mile range coming out for the ET7. I mean, new technologies are coming out, and people are just very positive about it. And if anything, guys, yeah, there may be negative sentiments towards it being a Chinese stock, but I'm not necessarily worried about that. So let's look at one more thing. NIO plans mass market EV brand, and once again, guys, I mentioned this in um, my other videos that with their reveal of the ET7, it's supposed to be a rival to the Tesla Model S. Uh, they are surpassing 100,000 miles vehicles on the road, and if anything, their brand is increasing. They're basically replicating Tesla's model of building a brand, new products, new. They own tons of real estate where people can just hang out and meet up and have business meetings. So Neo and Tesla are most likely going to become huge competitors in the future. But if anything, they obviously, they're fair competitors. They're working together in a way to improve the earth. They're improving many issues that are going on. So I don't necessarily want to compare them or attack anyone. They're both great companies. And for what I predict is going to happen to Neo, I think Neo is going to be testing the $40 level of resistance very soon. And by next week, we could see it hitting the low 40s is what I predict, between the 42 and $44 range. And within a couple of weeks, I could see it going back as high as the $45 level of resistance. But it's going to take a little bit of time. There may be some down days as well because it's not just going to go straight up like that. There are going to be many nuances and fluctuations in the market and their trend, especially because Neo is affected by the way Tesla moves, as are so many other companies such as Xpeng and Li Auto. But if anything, guys, like I said before, I'm still very bullish for Tesla. Even in the short term, I think it's going to go up this week before crashing because of the AI day. And after that, it's still going to be on an upward trajectory. You just have to wait it out, guys. Once again, guys, I keep reminding people because people tend to get scared very easily. If you go back 1 year, Tesla was only $300 a share, even if you account for the stock split that happened. $300 a share. It's now up to 693, and it has massive potential for this time next year to surpass the $1,000 range. So, if anything, guys, I've told you my prediction. I'm still very bullish. We are holding Tesla and Neo for the long term, and both of us believe in this company. We believe that these companies have massive potential to change the world and build their brands and improve their marketing. So I want to thank you so much for listening, guys. Tesla had a good day today, up over 4%, and it's going to just continue on this path in the future. There may be down days, but do not panic. Do not become scared. We are strong. The community is strong, and Tesla is strong. With that said and done, guys, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you on the next one.